Welcome to Gamer Chat Radio. This is a special episode at New Orleans ComicCon, and it's Saturday, January 10th. It's been a while since we've podcasted.
I tell you what, if there are no show notes, you have no fucking idea what you're saying.
I have no show notes.
You need like a teleprompter.
Yeah, that would be good. Teleprompter.
Yeah, we're going to add that to the list.
We're going to have to put that into the bucket fund.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
It's been since Black Friday, I think, our last one. But we have one lost episode in there.
Black Friday, huh?
The week before Black Friday, I think we did
was
it.
Was it?
Yeah, because I was doing the deals. I was saying all those things I was going to buy, remember?
It feels like it's been months.
It has.
We've done this. All right.
But this is not a numbered episode.
No, this is a special limited edition. You're only going to get one of these.
Live from the show floor, Day 2, ComicCon,
right.
New Orleans, Wizard World.
We took the Tony Stark jet and we flew around New Orleans and then landed.
Yeah, landed right back. I think I walked further from my car than I could have just from my house to get to the convention center.
We did walk the wrong direction.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we live here and didn't know how to
That's Horn's fault.
Yeah.
Where is Horn?
Yeah, where is he? He's snowed in.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
In Oklahoma.
That's right.
That's the problem.
Well, I hope he can at least listen to the podcast. He won't be on today.
Yeah.
But we do have special guests that are going to be on. We're here at the booth of GeekBattleRoyale.com, and they're a podcast and YouTube sensation.
I would say sensational.
And let me introduce.
Critically acclaimed.
Let me introduce Fisher.
Hello.
So, this is your first booth at the Comic-Con?
This is our first one, yes.
Did it meet expectations, or how's the turnout been? I see all these people here.
It's amazing. You know, we have all these battles going on. We have people kind of writing their battles down. I mean, just read some of these. Because that's basically what we do at Geek Battle Royale. We make a podcast, we have YouTube shows, we have articles, and they pretty much fictional characters, real characters. Andrew Jackson versus Buffy the Vampire Slayer, we'll do it.
Right.
Anybody has any kind of battles or debates we want to settle, so we have these people write down some. You want me to read some?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Just what these...
Yeah, give our listeners an idea what y'all doing.
If Hawkeye and Green Arrow, I kind of see that. Let's go to
now, these are battles. These are two characters, and they say who's going to win?
Yes.
Okay.
And we break it down to the base elements. We say who would kind of win in the end.
Okay.
So basically, if we lit a fire in a circle, put the middle in it, we threw a shank in there.
Get your feet back, Nolans.
Yeah.
The fire's getting big.
Yeah.
It's getting big.
Yeah, we make a circle of fire, we throw a shank in the middle.
Yeah.
Who would walk away? So this one I like. Rorschach from The Watchmen versus Rick Grimes from...
Rick Grimes?
Rick Grimes from Walking Dead.
Boy, just anybody enters the ring, huh?
Yeah.
How about Dirty versus Nolans?
Oh, everybody knows Dirty will wipe the floor with this corny ass bitch.
Can I run around the circle really fast?
Yeah, you can run faster than me, but you're still going to come around. I can just turn around, wait for you to come around.
You're not that smart.
And now I'll throw you as the shank or the skank in the fire.
That's on fire, so I think that I'm safe.
Should we ask them, kind of seeing what their opinions are in a couple battles? Someone wrote down Sharknado versus Godzilla.
Wait, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Did y'all see a blue beanie?
No, did you?
No, I'm sorry. That was just a Comic-Con visitor asking us a question.
Yeah.
They have lines and lines of people waiting to talk to us, so we're going to...
So Sharknado.
Sharknado.
Somehow...
I thought it was a show on TV or
whirling
something.
Tornado swirling around of rage and sharks.
Okay.
Great white sharks. In L.A. or NOLA.
Okay.
In the dirty. In Nolans. In Nolans. So,
okay.
And Godzilla came in. What would happen?
I have to go with Godzilla.
I think I would have to. You know what? No, I would say Sharknado. Because it really depends on how many sharks are
It's true.
in the tornado.
And he's got little arms. It's kind of hard to block every single shark coming at him,
true.
you know?
And it's fighting all over.
I want to say someone said in the show, I didn't get to watch it yet, you know, I'm probably going to hear a lot of flack from that, but they said he dropped the bomb into the NATO.
The middle of the
and
NATO.
it blew up. Well, what if Godzilla just blasted it?
With his fire breathing?
Yeah, there we go.
Well, the sharks are in water, so it would extinguish the fire.
It would. And it's tornado, so the fire
Would be, yeah.
oxygen.
Yeah. Huh, all
We
right.
had Boba Fett from Star Wars, the bounty hunter.
Oh, he can't answer that.
No, you can?
He thinks that's Star Trek.
What?
Star
So we had
Trek,
Boba
so
Fett.
isn't it just a different chapter or
Yeah,
something?
he's like an interstellar bounty hunter, right? And we have him fighting against Dog the bounty hunter.
A dog is a goofball. You ever seen that show?
Yeah.
Dog ain't gonna make it.
Dog ain't gonna make it?
Yeah.
I think Dog could get his ass kicked, but I think his wife. The wife could probably take the
I
fit.
think it's wife.
Beth is something else.
Unless it's a hair
She's a
contest.
firecracker.
It's a hair contest, the dog's gotta beat.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's a firecracker.
Those costumes they wear, or you think that's their real clothes? Yeah, in Dog the Bounty Hunter? Oh, my God.
That's probably like, oh, that's just how I dress all the time. It's Monday. That's what he wears to sleep.
Probably, I wouldn't doubt it. Well, cool. So tell us a little bit more about your podcast or your show. What kind of listeners, like, what do you focus on? You do video games, comic books, both,
We
or
are
what?
anything pop culture related.
Okay.
I mean, we start to kind of somehow, I guess with the flourish of characters, we lean towards video games and comic books.
Right.
But really, everything's fair game. We talk about everything. It's not limited to battles. We talk about just anything under the sun, underrated characters, villains. I think we have villains that were misunderstood,
Oh, okay.
you know.
So how do you get your themes? Do you have, like, because you have four folks that do the podcast, that do the show? So does one, like, do show notes? One does the news? One does, how do they do that? Or y'all just put the mics on and say who are we talking about tonight?
At first, we had a professional thing. I had a hammer, a gavel,
Okay.
if you will. We hit it, and we say, meeting's adjourned. We say that, vice president,
Okay.
treasurer, and we're like, you're going to be news. They said I was going to be the Batman guy, and Blake hates Magic the Gathering, so we made him the Magic the Gathering guy.
Okay.
We know nothing about it.
Okay.
So he was trying to mold himself into underground Magic the Gathering card gaming rings with a starter pack and not knowing how to do it. We haven't did that yet, but
That's cool.
We're planning on doing that in the future. Right now,
Okay.
our new home is over at Heroes Corner Comics on Lapalco in the West Bank.
Oh, okay.
In Gretna.
And how often do y'all podcast? Or how often do you show
Every
up
other
there?
Friday. We
Every other
podcast,
Friday, okay.
And if you come to those, we podcast live. We bring food, pizza, and everything. People come in like an audience, like a panel,
Okay.
and ask questions, and we kind of just do debate lives there.
All right.
It started out with us divvying up certain things, and after a while, most of the time, just like how we started here, we don't even
Right.
it's bullshit.
That's cool.
It starts off with one subject, and we just kind of ended up, and I think we ended up on Bat versus last time, and I think we ended up talking about, I don't know, reality television later on.
That's cool. Well, good. Okay. Well, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and we're going to talk about a little bit of video games, and then we'll go ahead and bring you back on, and we'll see what you guys been playing. And
All right.
And I understand that your next podcast is going to be pretty much video game focused, and
Absolutely. We'll
we're going to try to do a special appearance.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be cool. All right. Well, good. Well, thank you, Flisher. We'll be back with you.
All right.
And enjoy the show.
I'm back.
All right.
I'm back.
Back.
So, video games.
Video games. Video games.
We've been playing some,
Yeah, it's been 2 months, I think.
at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe it's only been 2 months.
Oh, we got people shouting out Destiny.
Yeah,
Have you played this Destiny game?
I've played this Destiny game.
Wow.
Wow. That's a bold statement.
Very, very disappointed with it.
Disappointed. We got disappointment in the crowd. We have a game of the year in the crowd.
Well, we're not going to do our game of the year right now.
No, we're not going to do a game of the year right now.
But what you've been playing?
Yeah. Destiny. We already started the bleed.
I mean, the whole list. I mean, I've done Halo, the Master Chief Collection.
You finished all 4.
No, but I've been putting a lot of time into it.
Did you
Kind of
finish any?
fucking around. No, I didn't.
Okay.
Actually,
so
it's
you
been
just
kind
doing co-op or?
Well, I just did single player for maybe the first 4 or 5 missions of Combat Evolved.
All right.
And then I had some friends come over, and they would just pick up the controller and start playing along. Which it's awesome how you can jump in and out like that. I don't remember that from the original game. I remember playing.
I always did couch co-op.
I don't think I even did co-op at all in the original game until years later. But
Yeah.
I did a lot of the the multiplayer. Couch multiplayer for that game.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome game. Looks great. The multiplayer for it is horrible. They should be really embarrassed by how they released that piece of shit. I mean,
yeah. Is it fixed yet?
No, it's not fucking fixed. They had to pull all of these maps. They had to pull all of these game types. They should be embarrassed by what they've released.
Well, they are trying to save face they're going to redo HD ODST.
Yes.
And they said that they're going to give anybody who logged into multiplayer with Halo, I think before December 29th at midnight.
Yeah.
Eastern, I assume. They're going to get it to them for free.
Right.
Once it's released.
It's okay, but like the best part of that, which was the multiplayer part of that, they're not releasing that.
For ODST?
For ODST.
Yeah, was that Firefight?
Yeah, that's Firefight.
Okay, yeah, that was
Firefight.
I like that.
Which is really what I wanted from the Master Chief Collection anyway.
Yeah. That sucks.
So then let's go on to the next game that's broken. Would be Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yes.
I just finished
what you
it
playing
last
it on?
night on the one.
Okay.
Xbox One. I just finished the campaign last night. I'm about 75% of the way through with collectibles and all that.
Wow.
But
it's a lot of collectibles.
There are entire game types that are just unplayable. I mean, like you cannot get on the Ubisoft servers at all.
For only multiplayer or co-op?
It's not just multiplayer. Like there's supposed to be a whole this is the first game where you don't go to present time.
Oh, good, because I hated that shit.
There is some interactions with people who are in
Stebro or whatever,
and they pull you into different time periods, but you always stay in Paris.
Okay.
But just say there's one you're in medieval Paris, another one during World War II Paris during the occupation, I don't even remember. I think the 1930s as well, 1950s. Paris. Anyway,
okay.
So you're jumping between all of those, but you're only there for a very short period of time. But there's supposedly this whole game mode called Initiates.
Oh, yeah.
Initiates?
Yeah, I couldn't get in that.
Nobody can get in that. It's an entire game mode that is just...
Yeah, I was trying to log in and it didn't work.
So just like Halo, they are going to be giving away...
They gave away, one if you bought the season pass.
No, that's incorrect. Anybody who owns Assassin's Creed...
You went in for the one free game offer?
You get the DLC Dead Kings.
Yeah, you get the DLC.
Everybody gets that free. Now, if you bought...
the Gold Edition
if you bought
or the Season Pass,
there is no Season Pass anymore.
Right.
They're not making any more DLC. They realize this game fucking sucks and it's broken, so they're going to give you the option of a free game.
Right. And I did that. I bought the Gold Edition on PC.
Okay.
And I already had Far Cry and all the other ones, so I got the Crew.
Okay.
That was remember I told you when UV Apocalypse. No, remember that was when I went to, I did the India VPN.
Right.
So I got Ass Creed Unity Gold Edition and Far Cry 4 Gold Edition for $70, $73.
Not bad.
For both.
Yeah.
And then then I logged back into my Origin US account, popped right up. And then I transferred the key over to Ubisoft, works fine. So with all that, I got the Crew too. So I did my free game, the Crew.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're right. The Season Pass, you cannot buy it anymore. They're giving everyone who owns the game the next DLC, Dead whatever, is coming out. Kings. And then they are going to do one more DLC or something, I heard.
Oh, are they? I didn't know
and
that.
then they don't know if that's going to be pay or if it comes out, Season Pass holders will get that for free.
Well, I mean, I got to tell you,
the game doesn't suck.
Yeah,
the game's broken.
The game's broken.
I like it.
As far as Assassin's Creed game goes, I think it is not the worst one out there. But it's close. I mean, it's clunky. I think the movement in that game, the climbing, is just clunky. It's not fluid at all.
Yeah.
That was the best thing about Assassin's Creed 1 through 3 is that, it just felt like it hadn't been play tested, or if they did, they said, you know what, we're just going to deal with it.
You think they rushed it?
I mean, I think they did. They're trying to.
Why would they rush it? They already had Rogue come out the same damn day.
Well, they had to have something for the one.
They should have made Rogue for one. That was stupid.
Now, what I understand, Rogue is awesome. People love it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it on PC
March
17th, I believe.
I have it on the 360. I ran it on 360, but I haven't fired my 360 in forever. But I did
last night for the first time because I bought a pair of the new Astro A40s for the Xbox One.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
They are awesome.
Yeah.
They're a lot lighter than the original A40s.
Okay.
And if you remember the other A40s, you had 2 wires. One that goes to the controller for voice chat. You know, the normal 360 controller, and then the other one was a wire to like volume control and game control.
Right.
So you had 2 wires. On the new A40s for the Xbox One, you have 1 wire that goes straight to the plug-in for the bottom of the Xbox One controller, and all the buttons are right there. You got your mute, you got your game volume, the chat volume, and it's just 1 cable.
Well,
so it's like seamless.
Well, then how is that different from the A50?
I don't know how the A50s connect to Xbox One.
That's how the A50s connect to Xbox.
So how do you connect to the 360? 1 cable? You still have 1 chat cable?
Yeah.
Okay, so then for the A50s to work with Xbox One, you had to go buy that $30 adapter or whatever?
Yeah.
The speaker adapter?
Yeah.
And then you use that in your controller, then you plug in the same cable into that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're still using your volume controllers on the headset, not on the... Or does it use one on the controller?
You know what? I don't actually know. I mean, I have not plugged it in yet. I've yet to even do that.
Oh, you didn't do it yet?
No,
okay.
No, because I got the adapter with the Xbox One stereo headset. And
that's right. Yeah,
I was just using that. And during our break, I had unelected surgery.
Yes.
Unelected surgery.
We both went under the knife.
We did.
The scalpel.
And I wasn't going to be getting underneath my video cabinet anytime soon. So I wasn't effing around with it, but and then I've like done 0 multiplayer gaming. So, hopefully I will have.
Did you have to change the gender of your avatar since you had that sex change?
No,
is it working out for you?
The Kinect does it for you.
Oh, it does. It knows.
Yes.
Okay.
It can see it.
So now you're Nolan Zet?
No, now I'm a man.
Oh, you're a man. Okay, folks.
No.
You're here first.
Yes.
But no. Anyway, the A40 for Xbox One's totally awesome. $199. Awesome. They're much lighter. Yeah. They sound fantastic.
Awesome.
So as I was saying that, you said I haven't turned my 360 on for a while. I had my A40s, my original A40s on my 360. So last night what I did, I unplugged them and I moved the fiber connections over to my Alienware. You know, what do we have? The X51. So now I use the A40 specifically for the PC. Okay. Because before I had no headset.
Right. Oh.
Because remember, mine has a fiber optic in and out. Yes. It's got the pass-through. So I'm using that to go to my receiver. So I could go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So I powered on my 360 last night. There was an update.
Oh, wow.
I don't even remember last time I turned it on, to tell you the truth. Probably last time we played Gears.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, so.
It's been a long time.
So it still works, folks.
That's good.
And it's dead slow. Oh, my God. Going from Xbox One to 360.
Speaking of slow, now you've been playing Unity on the PC.
I've been playing Unity on PC.
How's the load times?
Nothing that stands out to me.
Xbox One is horrible.
Oh, really?
It's bad. I mean, literally, the fast
I'm only
travel,
on the second sequence.
It doesn't matter. We'll do a fast travel. That will answer your question.
Oh.
You get from the very north end of the map to the south end of the map, and you hit quick travel. It is faster to physically run there than to hit the quick travel.
Oh, wow, really? Okay, no, I didn't do. I don't think I've done the quick travel yet.
It's ridiculous. It's really slow.
I love the girl Robin.
Yeah, not bad. It's actually, this is interesting. It's very
risque show.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This isn't ComicCon. This is Rick's Cabaret.
Yeah.
What's going on here? We went in the wrong entrance.
Let's go back there.
Yeah, let's go. All right, folks. We'll talk to you later.
This is VIP room. Champagne room.
Yeah, you got to bring that card again. That was a blast. Yeah, well, anyway, not to sidetrack.
You like my card again?
Yeah, okay. I like that card we got in place.
What else have I been gaming? Dragon Age. I played a little bit of that.
I haven't installed that yet.
I started playing that. I had one of my game saves was corrupted on Xbox One.
Already?
Yeah. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I
are you doing cloud save, local save? I forgot, how do cloud saves work on Xbox One now? Because on 360 you could choose.
Yeah, it's automatic. That's actually one of the greatest things about it. Like, I remember I came and played Sunset Overdrive at your house.
Yes.
Just for like the first mission. And then when I went home, months later and
bought
the game, fired it up,
nice.
It automatically started me at that point. It knew it. I was like, that's really awesome.
That's awesome. So it is cloud then?
It is. Well, it's local and cloud.
Both?
Both. Now, I did have to have my Xbox One replaced.
You did?
Yes.
Hey, this is breaking news. I didn't hear this.
Yeah. I haven't told you.
I don't think you told me this.
Yeah, in fact, it has to do with the headset.
I know you had your Astro 850s replaced.
This is nothing to do with the Astros. This was I went and bought the Xbox stereo headset.
Yeah, the $59 one.
The
one I bought.
35. Yeah, the exact same one. You know about this because I
told me that. Yeah, you brought your headset over the last time we tried to broadcast, but we got too drunk and didn't broadcast.
Because what happened was I accidentally turned the Xbox One off during the firmware update.
The firmware update of the console or the controller?
Of the controller.
Okay, so you did the controller update.
However, it's the console that got fucked up in it. So I had to. I called Xbox support. They went through a million different things. Wiped the console. It was kind of freaking me out. I'm like, well, what about all my games? They was like, no, you're cool. You're set up. Don't worry about it. And sure enough, when it wiped it and rebooted it,
it's
all
Microsoft.
my game saves were there.
They know.
So eventually the guy said, he's like, yeah, you've done all the testing we could do on it. You need a new Xbox. So,
do you have a credit card?
Yeah.
Do you have $4.99?
No, it's $15.
Just the shipping?
Well, it's free if you want to wait for them to send you a box and you send yours in. But for $15, they will send you your replacement before you have to send
that's not bad.
So I just did that. Because, it's not like my Xbox was unplayable.
Right.
So I did that way. I thought that was much better. And it worked out well. I was happy with the exchange. So what else have I been playing?
Let's see. What else has been seen on your gamer tag? Far Cry 4. Yes. Didn't you finish that?
I did.
Okay.
I 100% of that bad boy.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Is it as many collectibles as it is in Creed?
No.
Okay.
No. But,
did you buy the $2.99 treasure map?
The $2.99?
Wait. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of... I'm thinking of Forza Horizon.
Oh, okay. There are treasure maps.
No, there are the maps that you can buy with the rubies, or what's the gold?
Yeah, Ruples.
Ruples? Yeah, that's what I did last night. I was playing a little Far Cry 4, and you could... Because you start out in South Korat?
Yes.
And then it said Middle and North Korat? Okay.
Yeah. Now, and what's funny is that I remember you saying, I was telling you, the hunting was the best part of it. I love the hunting in this thing. And
those rhinos are ridiculous.
You hated the hunting because you couldn't find where all the animals were.
Right.
I thought, well, they're just on the map.
You bought the map. I didn't.
I bought all the maps at once. So, and actually,
a little cheat happens?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing this on the PS3 or PS4.
You're playing Far Cry 4 on PS4?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm on PC.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, no, I rented it.
Okay.
And
so you bought the maps?
Because it turned out I had all of these freaking rooms.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know, that expensive. Bought them all at once.
You get a lot of money fast.
Oh, my God.
In that game.
When you open up the map after doing that, it's like sensory overload.
That's what I was saying, because you said you 100%ed it. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
There is so much crap on that map. But yeah, it's good. That was a really great game. If you love Far Cry, it's just more Far Cry. Far Cry 3, this is more Far Cry.
Yeah.
It's just great.
I love it. I love it.
Sniping guys from on top of a hill. And
I haven't got
the
sniper weapon. I'm having too much fun with the AK.
Oh, really? No, I do. I sneak up on the hill. I use a little helicopter thing, which is hilarious.
The wingsuit is... No. The glider?
No.
You know the glider?
Yes.
Okay.
Glider.
Dude, every time I've tried it 3 times, I jump in on it, and then I just go straight down and crash. I don't know how to control that stupid thing.
Obviously. I've never seen it.
So I don't do it anymore. It just nosedive.
Have you gotten the wingsuit yet?
No, I didn't buy it. I can buy it, but I don't know when I'm going to use it.
Well, that's actually cool, because like once you get on, if you take off on that, you can then, because the glider doesn't have that much maneuverability.
Yeah.
But your wingsuit does. So you jump off with a glider, and it'll get you further out.
Right.
And then you can disengage from the glider and then use your wingsuit and fly around on that, where you've got a lot more maneuverability. And at the very end, you have a parachute that will softly land you in any circumstance.
Yeah.
But no, I'm talking about. Have you used the helicopter? The little mini. Dude, it's hilarious. It's like
Herc or something.
I don't know what they call it. No, they call it the Whirlybird.
Oh, Whirlybird. That's a Whirlybird?
It's an itty bitty
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like a moped. With
helicopter blades.
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever.
hilarious. I love that thing.
Okay.
flew all over the place with it. There's a lot more. I played a lot more.
Yeah, there was one thing that I played everything you just played. I did play and finish Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Okay.
I liked it. I liked it better than the previous couple, Ghost and Black Ops 2. When we were walking to the show, you said, "What's that one when the guy had the numbers in his head?"
I mean, dude,
I don't remember which one. It was one of Call of Duty.
They're all the same game to me. I mean, it's like, oh, look, another one. Oh, look, another one. I'm like, is this different?
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks good. Great, I'll play. I'll shoot some dudes.
Well, I think I rented it. I think I did GameFly on PS4, and I finished it and sent it back. I liked it so much. It was on sale. Actually, not to go off on a tangent, but the Best Buy Gamer Unlocked.
Yeah.
I went ahead and I got that for $30.
Oh, nice.
Dude, I got my money's worth the first day.
Oh, I'm sure.
So I've been buying shit like crazy.
Yeah.
So I purchased on Xbox One so I can play it again.
Great deal.
Yeah, I got it for $30.
It's so funny because we had the same conversation a year ago. We're like, what
I
idiot
know,
would be this?
They had it for $119.99 for 2 years. I'm like, what?
Ridiculous.
So for $30, that's a no-brainer. So I did that.
Right.
But I finished that. Destiny.
Yeah.
Wait.
I think it's time we
Yeah, let's go ahead.
in.
We're gonna pass the mic over to Google. His name is Google from Geek Battle Royale.
How's it going?
How you doing? Glad you can be on. Thanks for having us in your booth.
Absolutely, dude. We love it.
So, you a gamer?
Absolutely. My entire life.
Well, no. He's not doing that. Were you the one blurting out Destiny in the crowd? So, first off, what consoles you got? What you game on? PC, Xbox One?
Let's see here. Okay, you want me to list what I own or what do I have hooked up?
Ooh, I'm going to have to say what you hooked up. You tell us whatever you want. This is your introduction.
What I have hooked up right now, I have my Dreamcast hooked up, my SNES, my Super Nintendo's hooked up.
Oh, this is yours right here on the booth table? All right.
I have my PS4's hooked up, my PS3's hooked up, because for some weird reason,
I can't let go of it either.
Sony didn't want to make it backwards compatible. For
Yeah, I know. Bastards. Well, they want to release everything in definitive edition.
Well,
they're not dumb. It's a business, dog.
Well, they got the PlayStation Now service.
Oh my God! Did you do that beta?
$20 a month. No, the beta's.
Did you try it?
The beta's crap compared to what they're actually launching.
Yeah, I didn't try post-launch.
Yeah. The beta was like $4.99 for like an hour.
Oh, you're talking about the prices. I was talking about the performance. Because I didn't see a problem that much with mine.
The performance was fantastic.
Yeah.
I liked it. I really enjoyed it. They did everything it was supposed to do, but the prices were really, really
Oh, the prices are fucking ridiculous.
Now it's crazy. It's like $20 a month. And then it's...
Oh, they did release subscriptions. I forgot about that. Where's our news guy? Oh, we had no news notes today. No, yeah, you're right. PlayStation came out with subscriptions. I think, what is it?
$20 a month.
Is it $20 a month?
$45 for 3.
For 3 months or something like that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And does that cover everything in the library?
I think so.
And you can play unlimited?
I think that's what it is, yeah.
I mean,
pick a game from the library.
They should come out with something. If you have Plus, you get a discount or something. I don't know. Probably not.
Probably they will later.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's basically right now what they envisioned when they launched it at E3 was Netflix for PlayStation.
Yeah.
And that's what it's
kind of like what what's that the On Live stream service, for actually PC, Android. I think they do anything. It's still around because I get the damn emails. But yeah, I think why didn't they just buy On Live? But I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah. It's fun. It's like, but that's what they wanted to do, so that's why they didn't.
Yeah.
I guess. It makes sense, sort of. But we have
we have some booth babes coming up to the booth, so pardon the short pause.
My PS3, I got my Super Nintendo hooked up, my Dreamcast. I have my Wii U's hooked up. My Wii's in another room.
Yes.
Because right now the
Wii's in my little girl's room.
You know what my Wii is used for? It's
Netflix.
A Netflix streaming device. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's also homebrewed up.
You did?
Oh, I've jailbroke my Wii. I've got emulators and all kinds of crap on it now.
Nice.
So
you jailbreak you do that a lot with ROMs and things like for PSP and. Did you do any other consoles?
No.
The 3DS was the best.
That is a bad thing, and you should not do that. You should not do that at all.
Oh, no. For your backup copies. Because I have tons of backup copies. I got libraries of backup copies. The RDS, I believe. Great little device. But anyway, We digress.
Then I've got in my storage locker, not hooked up, I've got my GameCube, my Nintendo 64. I've got my NES. I've got my 2600, my 5200, my Jaguar.
Nice.
I've got my PlayStation 1, the fat ones.
Okay.
I've got my PlayStation 2 that doesn't work anymore. I've got another PlayStation 3 that doesn't work anymore. I've got an Xbox 360, two of them that doesn't
That's the first Xbox console I heard yet.
I've got, thing is, I've got my fat Xbox One, big black one.
Yep, I remember. I still got mine.
I played I don't know.
Original Xbox?
Yeah, original Xbox, big black one. First Xbox. I've got my Xbox 360, my launch 360.
Yep.
That worked up until about 8 months ago.
Oh.
So that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Finally, red rings on me. And then I got my.
What did they do? Did they honor it?
Nope. And it was like, oh yeah, your warranty run out like
5 years ago.
And then I've got I got another 360 with the HDMI on the back of it, the re-release later, which was awesome. And then that, for some reason, it got old on me. I got bored of my 360. And I was like, well, I'm going to move on to my PlayStation 3 for a little while.
Yeah.
And then that's why it hasn't been hooked up since.
So do you don't play a lot of multiplayer? You do a lot of single player?
All on my PS4.
Oh, all on PS4 for multiplayer? So you never jumped into the one yet? Or am I jumping ahead?
No.
That's the only console I think I haven't heard.
Oh, dude, I've got tons. I haven't even gotten to my handhelds yet.
I want to go to your house. I gotta see this museum.
I've got Lynx.
Lynx TurboGrafx.
I've got a Lynx. I've got
TurboGrafx 16.
I have a 16.
I have found a kick in the armor, folks.
I want one
TurboGrafx 16.
And I would love to have a 3DO.
3DO. That was Panasonic, wasn't it?
And I would love to have the Panasonic GameCube. Have you ever seen them?
Panasonic GameCube.
Panasonic released, they had a deal with Nintendo.
Yeah, I do remember something about that.
I think originally Sony had a big deal with Nintendo. They were going to release a new console, Nintendo and Sony together.
Yes.
And it was going to be the PlayStation, the Nintendo PlayStation. But the deal fell through and everything, and Sony went on, did its own thing, which benefited them also. And Nintendo signed with Panasonic. And they released their own little consoles and everything. The GameCube came out, and it was I got to show you a picture of it.
So this was after SNES and Nintendo 64?
It was going to be after the 64, I believe.
Okay.
It was going to be their journey into the.
So they were going to use Sony for the hardware, not necessarily for the games and for the console, because they were already set with the console.
Yeah, Sony was going to produce it.
Okay.
They were going to produce their next system. But instead, the deal fell through, and Sony went and did their own thing.
Which was the PlayStation 1? Or was the PlayStation 1 already out at that time? No.
PlayStation 1.
So that was pre-PlayStation. I didn't know that.
Nintendo developed that, the Panasonic Cube, which is a GameCube.
Let's see.
It's a GameCube that has a...
looks like a vending machine. How big is that thing?
It's crazy. And
wow.
It's a GameCube with a DVD player in it.
Okay. It looks like it's got the halo rings, that you put on your headlights.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's awesome. Awesome system, and I'd love to get one.
That's yours?
I'd love to get one. It's not bad. You can get them, $300-400. Oh, they come in a remote and everything. Because it was a DVD player.
Wow, okay.
It bombed horribly in Japan, so it never came out of it.
So that was a prototype, I assume.
No, it came out. They're actually released copies in Japan. It was real cool. I'd love to get one of those. But I don't have an Xbox One yet.
Okay. Because everything, you're not interested in the exclusives, or you just go ahead and all your buddies play on PS4 and you really didn't need it?
Yeah. I'd love to get one. I really do. But for some reason, every time I get the opportunity to buy one, it's like, no.
Okay.
I just can't bring myself to buy it.
Yeah, well, if you didn't buy it over the holidays, they had some killer deals.
Oh, absolutely.
So...
close. I think Target had one. It was like $329.
It was $329. You get a $50 gift card. You get Ass Creed and Black Flag and Unity.
Yeah.
And then a $50 card. I got that for Sultan. I went and stood in line for him. And then with the $50 gift card, I bought him the Halo Master Chief Collection.
What'd you play Destiny?
PS4.
Yeah, we all did too.
Destiny is my game of the year.
Really?
A lot of people were really disappointed into it because it didn't, it's like they promised so much and it didn't deliver on that form part.
Well, they only gave you a sliver of the pie. I mean, the rest of it, the rest of the pieces are coming out with the DLC. What's the newest one that just came out in December?
The Dark Below.
Dark Below, that's it.
Comes with the new
So,
raid, Crota's in.
and it's like a continuation of the story. So that's what I heard. Like,
Not really.
No, it's not.
You know,
I haven't played it. I didn't buy the season pass.
It's in another. It's like after the game
Is it another
ends,
world?
This is what else happens? You know, like their story continues.
Okay.
As in, like, your Guardian story. When Destiny ends, it's not like happy ending, game over, everybody's happy. You know, there's still.
You cleaned out the moon.
Yeah, I mean, and I think it was like a $600 million between the 3 games they're going to make is what they're going to spend.
Yeah.
Something like that.
What you got? What's your character?
I'm a warlock.
Well, I knew you were going to say warlock.
I love warlocks, man. I just.
And I dare to ask, what level are you?
I'm 31 right now. I'm
31,
working
dog.
on 32.
Okay.
But I'm missing a piece of raid gear to get 32.
No, I'm 18. I stopped. You all stopped playing. I didn't know where I play with. Yeah, I got to get to 20.
26, we'll take you on raids.
Yeah, that's what I
Run you
heard.
through it, just sharpen you through it, do like nothing.
Hey, go ahead.
If you do end up starting at a lower rate, like when he came on, when Darty came on, myself and another gamer, Chartreuse, were playing. We were both probably like 18s at the time, and he went from level 1 to level 12 in like a night. So I mean, it's
a long night.
yeah.
Played till like 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh my God, I got a friend of mine who has a Titan. He has 330 Titans. All 3 of his Titans are level 30.
Oh, Titanfall, yeah.
So you got his Titans are all 30, so he can run the raid 3 times a week. You know, he can run the Nightfall 3 times a week. But he does that. He'll get to 30 in a day. He'll
Wow.
get, 1 to 20, and then you swap gear over to get to 30.
Right.
But 32 for him.
Holy cow. Yeah, no, because after 20, you don't level up the same way. You have to get gear to level up, correct?
Yeah, it's all dependent on your light level.
Yeah, okay.
But, that's my game of the year. Like I said, a lot of people were disappointed because they were promised this ultimate. Is it an RPG? Is it Halo? Is it Borderlands? What is it? You know, and they got the game,
it's
they were
elements of all of it. You know, I mean, I want to say they put their foot in the water, and I think, you know, they're just starting out on this universe. I think they did an excellent job of it. Here's the best part about it: it's a multiplayer co-op game that fucking worked, and that kudos to them because they're the first one this year to come out with that.
I think it has great replayability too.
I mean. Yes,
it's my game of the year. I think it's my game of the year.
Yeah.
It's the best game.
It's in my top 5, but I wouldn't say it's my top one.
I'm an RPG nut.
Yeah.
I've played the Tales of Xillia 2 when it came out, you know, and I was big onto all those games.
Are you a Japanese RPG or more Western RPG? Or
I like the JRPGs, like your Final Fantasies.
Yeah.
Like I loved 10-2 and 10 HD remake, the remastered. I pre-ordered those and went and bought those and had to beat them for like a 20th time. You know, there was a game that came out last year. I believe it was called Ni no Kuni.
Yes, yeah.
You played Ni no Kuni?
No, but I've heard of it. Hey, of course, Dirty bought it.
That game is.
I got everything.
Awesome.
It's just not open. If you can say which Assassin's Creed was best. Because I know the last one was busted.
Oh, let's see, the best Assassin's Creed ever? Wow. In my opinion, I would have to say 2.
2 was good.
2?
Yeah.
Everybody says 2.
You know why? It's easy to it's not. It's the difference between 1 to 2 was phenomenal. They went in the correct direction. And 3, they continued that phase. However, they fucked some stuff up along the way. You know. And,
I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
I think 1 was a great game. 2 took everything that 1 didn't do and made it better.
Much better.
It was awesome. And then 3 was basically 2 part 2.
Yeah, right. It's a continuation.
Black Flag was 2 part 3.
Black Flag.
That's all it was.
I don't know. I do have to say, Black Flag.
Disney's Pirates / Assassin's.
Yeah.
That's a game you don't hear people talk about.
When you
Disney's
get a
Pirates.
boat in that game, it's just incredible. That's what they screwed up with Unity. There's no boat. Oh, they need the DLC should have a boat.
Singing sea chanties for a month, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
You do the same thing in the boat when you're in Black Flag, except it's like the crew singing.
That's right. Yeah, the chanties. Yeah, yeah. Nice. I'm going to hand back over to Dirty here.
But Destiny by far was my game of the year. I love it.
All right.
I mean, there were some other cool games that came out this year that I really liked, but Destiny's the one that immediately pops in my head.
That's
people
cool.
Say, so, what games you been playing lately? Okay,
Destiny.
It was nothing else. I mean, and there were tons of great games that came
Yeah.
out this
Well,
year.
what you been playing lately?
Destiny.
Oh, that's it? You haven't been, no Far Cry,
Far Cry 4 is pretty fun. Mm-hmm. It's fun. Every now and then, like, the graphics will bug you around and it'll blink. You know, your trees will kind of flicker.
PS4, I take it?
Yeah, but it's all right. What was that?
PS4, I take it? You playing on PS4?
PS4, and I played PC.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got a gaming rig, too?
Oh, somewhat.
So you on
I don't play
Steam?
on Ultra. But, oh, yeah, I'm on Steam.
Okay.
All my stuff's on Steam. I just blew what money I had on Steam's
Oh, my God.
winter
Yeah, I
sales
don't.
there.
Yeah.
I finally got Prison Architect.
Oh, you got that? You've been waiting on that?
I've been waiting to hit it on a sale. It's like I look at it and I'm like, $20. I'm like, I'm probably gonna play 5 minutes of it.
My price point for Steam sales. If I put something in my wish list, it's got to be neither 50% off or under $10.
Mine's under $5.
If it's like 10.03 and 35% off, I won't get it. That's my little thing.
I've been hoping.
That's my vice.
I've been waiting for it, and I missed it on the summer sale. When it come around, it was like a daily deal, and I missed it. It was at work. But I finally hit it on the winter sale, and I've been playing it. I played like an hour of it last night. And the game's really addictive. My Steam library, dude, I have like 70 games. I've played 6 of them. Because it's like, oh, it's on sale, bought.
Oh, I'm not going to tell you what I got.
Never played it. Oh, look, it's on sale, bought. And I'm like, I've never even heard of this game, but I'm going to buy it. It's 49 cents. Like Castle Crashers.
It's a sickness.
Castle Crashers is the most...
What's, buy anything?
Have you ever played Castle Crashers?
Yeah.
Castle Crashers was 49 cents during the summer.
How can you not buy it?
How could you not buy that game?
He has a trait we seem to not have.
Yeah, I mean,
self-control.
Come on.
I have none.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, I hit up. That's my favorite time of year: the winter sales and the summer sales.
Yeah.
I also have a limited budget, so.
That's what I'm saying. If it's under $5, I'll look at it and I'll be like, okay. Because what's the difference of going out, and buying your $50 games, and buying your $5 games?
Well, Nolans would play that one $50 game, and probably only play one of the 5 $10 games. So I think he'd go for the $50.
Right now, I've got pre-ordered coming out on the 20th. Is the Resident Evil?
Oh, the HD remake,
remaster, which is the GameCube version.
They got that on Green Man Gaming right now for $14.99 under VIP. If you didn't buy it yet.
No, I got it. PS4. I got it on sale.
Oh, you're doing PS4? Okay.
For $20.
Okay.
Basically, it's the GameCube version.
Right.
Just up a
res.
little bit and it's not even that much. Really. Side by side, you're like, man.
So money grab by Capcom. Money grab by Capcom. I think they're releasing that. They got Revelations 2 coming out for a couple of systems. I think they're building up to maybe Resident Evil 7. The next chapter in the...
I'll tell you what they need to do. They need to release another damn Mega Man game.
Well, he's making... what's that game? That Kickstarter game that he's making now? He left Capcom.
What the hell's it called?
Come on, you know what I'm talking about.
Exactly what I funded it.
Number 9 or something.
Mighty Number 9.
Mighty Number 9. That's right.
Be awesome.
Yeah, it exceeded the goals.
Dude, because that should show Capcom right there.
Yeah.
That everyone...
You had
when Mega
this.
Man 9 and Mega Man 10 came out, that was 2 of Capcom's 3 best-selling games that year.
Yeah. I don't know why they put them on the back burner.
And then, for some reason, and now especially with the way Smash Brothers came out, and
Yeah.
how hot Mega Man was with Smash Brothers, Capcom should have taken that and went, all right, Mega Man 11's out now.
Is Mega Man in the new Smash Brothers? Is he? Okay.
And you know what is so cool about it is he's identical to how he is in your NES games, your 8-bit games.
Oh, really?
He jumps and shoots. That's it. He jumps, shoots, charges, and slides.
Nice.
That's all he does. He does metal blades, leaf shield. Trying to think of what else he does off the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't remember offhand. It's been forever.
Great game. Lately, I've been on a retro kick. All my games have been retro.
Uh-huh.
Like, my favorite game of all time is Terranigma. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
Terranigma? No. What platform is that on?
Super Nintendo. It was only released in Japan and Europe.
Oh, that's probably why I never heard of it.
And it was only released in, I think Germany and France. It was put out by Enix before they became Square.
Before
Enix.
it became
And
Square.
it was part of a trilogy with Illusion of Gaia and Soul Blazer. It was Super Nintendo. It was a 3-game thing that all had to deal with like recreation and life and dying. But I just bought a repo cart that was put out by a website called JJ Games. I don't know if you ever heard of that. Yeah, they put out a repo cart. Come with the. They made a Super Nintendo box for it. They sealed it in plastic. It was like I was getting a brand new Super Nintendo game, $50.
Wow.
Opened it up and played it, and it's my favorite game. I played it when I was in like high school. I got it on, I emulated it on my a translated version, and it's just for some reason it's my favorite game.
Oh,
I play
really?
it over and over again.
Oh, you had it on a MAME ROM or something?
Second.
It was like a MAME?
No, I got it on my SNES.
Oh, okay.
SNES 9K, whatever it's called.
Oh, okay.
And it's my second favorite game. My favorite game of all time is Mario Brothers 3.
Mario Brothers 3. Was that the yellow box?
I've actually got it in that bag by your foot.
Oh,
I bought it in
really?
case anybody wanted to play it.
Oh, wow. All right. This man came prepared.
Dude.
I think we need to get you on Gamer Chat Radio more often.
Dude.
I think he talks more than you. Unbelievable. Usually on our podcast, I'm the flatline, and he's the accelerated heartbeat marathon runner.
Oh, dude. Oh my God.
Marathon runner, no. Yeah,
I've got trying to run it through my head what I got. I've got the Super Mario Advance 2 box copy, which is Mario 3. I've got a Mario Brothers 3 box copy. I've got a Mario Brothers 3 challenge.
Unopened, you mean?
No, it's been opened.
Okay, but box. Okay.
I've got a Mario 3 challenge set that came when Mario Brothers 3 was released at the end of the NES life cycle. They included Mario 3 with it in a challenge set. I've got that in a box. I've got Mario Brothers Mario All-Stars in a box. I've got the Japanese Mario 3 for Famicom in a box.
Wow.
I've got the Mario All-Stars, the Super Famicom in a box.
I hope you're not a stamp collector as well, because you're going to be broke.
It's the thing, though, dude.
You're quite the collector in a box.
The thing is, like, it's my favorite game. So I went out, my wife, I love her to death because she supports
She puts
my
up with
sickness,
you
and she supports my sickness with this,
and gives you closet space.
Yeah. She lets me do these things and get these things. And,
That's cool.
It was one of those things where it was like after Hurricane Katrina, I lost everything I had before.
Oh shit, you did?
After that came around, it was like, you know what? Not again. I'm going out buying everything I fucking got. That's it. That's it. That's how it's going to be.
Did you have as much as you have now before that got destroyed? Or were you like...
Retro-wise, I had more games. I've got more systems now.
Okay.
But more games, dude. I had a box, probably those big Tupperware things. They're like,
Yeah, the Rubbermaid things that we put decorations
in.
in?
NES games and SNES games in it.
Without the box or just the cartridge?
The game, just the carts.
Wow.
And I lost all that.
That sucks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I had all kinds of crap now, like Mega Man X. Mega Man X2. I had Mega Man X3. I had a box copy of X3. They're like $400 on eBay right now.
Wow.
I had no, I didn't. I'm not going to lie and say I had a box copy of Earthbound, but that would be a horrible lie. But, yeah.
That's cool.
I could go on for hours.
We're going to have to exchange gamer tags.
Dude, if you guys ever want to go to Raid or anything.
Yeah, I got to get my character up before I can do that Raid. Don't you have to be 20?
26.
Oh, shit.
But here's the thing, that once you get to 20 to 26 is very easy. Play like 5 or 6 Crucible matches, and you'll get the gear and just upgrade it. You're 26.
Okay.
That's nothing. Blue Equips will get you to 26.
Yeah, because the gear can only get you higher than 20, right? Up to 20 is what, experience points?
That's 20. Okay. Everything after that is dependent on your light levels on Destiny.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to have to jump back into it. I think what you need for a raid? 5 people?
6, but the Proto's in right now until they patch it. We can do it with 3.
Yeah, I heard their patch is, what did they do? I heard somebody said you could keep doing it on over and over again in the beginning or something. Yes. And that's how you level up quick, and they're supposed to be patching it, I heard, tomorrow or something. I didn't understand what they were saying.
When they came out with this, with the Dark Below Proto's End raid, they put the first loot chest that you open it up at the opening of the game. As soon as you start the raid, you fall in a big pit. You can just take a left and you can open the first chest, and that's it. You don't even have to do anything.
That's right. That's what I heard.
You get raid gear, you get everything in it. So now they've patched, I think it's coming out Tuesday.
Tuesday,
They're patching
okay.
it to where the only thing you can get in this chest are radiant materials. That's it.
So if I go home right now, I can get that. Oh, no, because I'm not 26 to get in the raid. You got to be 26 before you...
you got to be 30.
Oh, shit. I won't be getting that loot chest.
Oh, dude, man, we can run you through Vault of Glass, which is the first raid. It doesn't take long. It's pretty easy.
Okay.
Once you go past 30, the first raid is incredibly easy.
All right.
If nothing does damage to you back.
So, what y'all doing tonight? I might be in tonight.
Dude, completely honest, I'll probably go home and play Destiny.
Okay. I might take you up on that. I'm not just saying that because we're here at the ComicCon. I was going to say Rick's Cabaret. Man, look.
In fact,
I don't know what Wonder Woman she is, but in the back with the hair.
I got a
I don't
text while we were doing this.
Yeah?
My friend Corey. Where is it?
Yeah, I got to get some juice on this.
Ask me, will you be on later tonight?
Oh, is that one of your raid buddies?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
no,
gonna be
I'll
on.
play
I'm gonna be on. Well, good. Well, listen. I want to come back and talk to you. We need to get a little juice in this laptop. We're gonna take a little quick break, and we'll be right back.
Okay, man, sounds good.
Thank you.
And we're back. Well, that was a quick break. Well, that was magic because we're editing the podcast. But I'm here with Grandpa now from Geek Battle Royale.
The old guy. Yes, I am.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm excited. This has been fun. This has been been an awesome 2 days. It's exceeded my expectations a lot. It really has.
You have a lot of traffic here at the booth.
A lot of foot traffic that I figured. Since it's new, it's only 6 months. We've been 7 months. We've been really trying this out and stuff. I figured it's this young that we wouldn't get the traffic that we got.
Right.
But to see everybody interacting with it, and we got the marble test out here, and we got the Contra game up, and to see everybody interacting like that, it's meant a lot to us. It really has.
Awesome. Yeah, this is nice though.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited. I appreciate it again for letting us be here.
Oh man, we're glad to have you. I mean. It's fun, man.
Well, you play video games?
All of it. I do everything.
Awesome.
I like comics, pro wrestling, The Walking Dead, you name it.
Wow.
I've got a lot of age and experience on these guys, so I can talk about some stuff that they weren't around for.
Well, he is their grandpa.
Yeah, I'm the grandpa.
Respect my elders.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got to respect the elders.
Well, cool. So what you been playing lately?
Actually, I'll tell you what.
What you game on?
Actually, PlayStation 4 is what I was an Xbox 360 guy for a long, long time. And then I decided to jump ship earlier, in the middle of the year last year.
So
and
launch? You waited a few months for the launch?
I kind of I wanted to kind of wait.
Because you were going to hope that Microsoft...
The Xbox One, I mean, with, their biggest pull was, the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
That was going to be their big thing. Right, that was going to be their big thing. And then when I saw the Destiny bundle, and I'm like, man, that looks kind of different. That looks like that could be a little bit more fun because
that was
the white bundle, right? And everybody that's played an Xbox, has done all the Call of Duties.
Yeah.
The whole franchise goes way back, And so I decided to give it a try. Traded everything in at my local GameStop.
Did you?
Took the gamble, and it's paid off a lot.
Awesome.
It has paid off well for me. I've actually just beat The Last of Us Remastered.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I
And
didn't finish that yet.
I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan.
Wait, let me ask you, did you have a PS3 before or just the 360?
No, I had a PlayStation 2 years ago. Okay. And it to me, it's the most timeless console, the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
They made 2 trillion games for it, and it was great. You couldn't beat it up. I mean, it was awesome. So yeah, then I got on the Xbox, and I was, because
your friends were there.
well, yeah, the Xbox Live.
Guy?
Yeah, man. Oh, especially with the Call of Duties and stuff, especially when it came out with zombies, and stuff like that.
Which one was the zombies?
Oh, that was Black Ops.
World at War.
Was it World at War? Okay, all right.
That's what brought it in first.
Yeah, World at War.
Right, that was.
And I got into the Gears of War franchise too.
Oh man, that's my favorite.
Which is just, I love it.
I love Gears of War.
Got some of the absolute most fantastic cutscenes in the world. You have Dom's tragic story. Just that guy.
I know.
Oh, Dominic Santiago just went through so much crap, man.
I can't wait to see what Black Tusk comes with.
It's I'm interested to, now that you don't have a Dom.
Yeah, Dom's gone.
Dom's gone.
They can always do like...
Baird's still there.
Yeah.
And everybody likes Baird. Everybody likes Cole.
Yeah.
I'm
Cole. I'm always Cole.
Coltrane. Coltrane's awesome, man. Especially in Judgment, where you're able to be Cole and check that out. Yeah, I thought that was awesome.
I love Horde mode. That was by far. I was in the campaign.
Oh, yeah, man.
They took that out.
And see, I'm the kind of guy that, the online play is really awesome, especially, you get into your little kill groups and your fire squads and all that kind of stuff. That's fun. I play the game for the story.
So you do always do the campaign first? And then
I'm always a campaign guy first. I want to go through it. I want to see. That's why I love The Last of Us.
It's like a big tutorial.
The Last of Us, to me, right now, in my opinion, is the best story I've seen in a while.
Which one?
The Last of Us.
Oh, The Last of Us.
Yes, and I just think that the story, especially when you get into the whole fad now, The Walking Dead, and stuff like that, you get into the zombies and the walkers and all that, and to have this one come out with such realism, it's a spore virus of all things, a mushroom spore virus that turns people, and it's crazy. It really is. And it's just, those clickers are just, gosh, man.
Yeah, Nolan finished the PS3 version.
Right, yeah.
Did you ever see the PS4 version
I
compare?
haven't. That much better?
Oh, the remastered? Oh, man, it's
You
good.
played the first one too?
Yes, I played both.
Oh, so it's
You got to play, my brother's, my brother's also
Brother
with,
Google?
was that? Google.
Because he was just on.
Oh, yeah, Google's my brother, and
okay.
he had the PS3, and I was able to play The Last of Us on the PS3. And it was a great one, but to get to remaster, especially with the downloadable content, the DLC, what is it called? Left Behind.
Left Behind.
Where you get to see the backstory of Ellie. You get to see her backstory. So it's a tremendous story, and it
that
was.
story is incredible for Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
I was saying the story is incredible for Last of Us, but gameplay-wise.
Now, gameplay-wise, I found No. I don't even think it's on par with Far Cry or anything like that.
There's not much it's on par with. I love the game because of the story.
Yeah,
but
it's a tremendous story.
But I would have much rather watch it or read it.
Yeah.
The playing of the game was
I found that
tedious.
I was disappointed in a lot of the crouching techniques they use. I loved it. I love the crouching techniques that they use in Gears of War and stuff like that.
Right.
Where you're ramming up against the block and you're doing all that.
Right.
And you're able to jump from side to side, from pillar to pillar. That's cool. There's not really a whole lot of that.
No. You're spending a lot of time you're hiding and, and shanking.
The sneaking.
Yeah.
And stuff. I love the bow and arrow concept.
Yeah.
I thought that was really awesome. I love the limited weapons scenario.
Okay.
How
about them breaking on you? Like the
see, that's the thing too. How you pick up a board, you might get 3 hits out of the board,
right?
And then you're back to fist fighting again.
Yeah.
So
it's understandable because that is realistic, but it's a little too daunting for a gameplay for hours.
Right.
I played about half of that game on the PS3, and I really wanted to tear through the rest of it. Maybe two-thirds of it, and then I just used a cheat to be able to get me through. Where I was pretty much invincible because I just wanted to. I love the story. The story's great.
I thought it was great. I like the added part to where she can't get in the water because she can't swim.
Right.
So you got to find a way to get her maneuvered around the water, and I really enjoyed that part of it. I think in some parts, I would have liked to have seen the actual humans that you fight to be a little more difficult.
Yeah.
A little bit more difficult.
Well, they should be. I mean,
I would like to see a little bit more varying ways of subduing them on a sneak.
right.
Instead of just right behind them, strangle them down, that's
right.
it.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
Yeah.
You know, I would have liked to have seen a little bit something else different, you know. But as far as, like you said, as far as the story goes, one of the best stories I've ever come across.
I think that if they really put some time in the sequel, if they keep the storyline up, which I gotta imagine that'd be really tough to do, but if they can get the storyline on par with one and fix the gameplay, I'm thinking, you know, game of the year.
It's got over 200 game of the year, you know, now. And to me, that's got to be just off the story.
It has to be, yeah.
You know, the gameplay leaves a little bit to be desired.
Which the thing is, it's a video game.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you play it, and it's not an enjoyable play. So, but
you just wait for the cutscenes.
Yeah. So is that what you're playing now?
That's what I just beat.
Oh, okay.
I just defeated that.
What's next?
I think next we're going to try to get into Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
And we're going to try to get into that
now,
next.
did you play that on the 360 or?
No, I'm on a PlayStation 4.
But you said you were a 360 guy, right? Beforehand, right?
Beforehand.
But
right.
did you play it? It was on the 360. Did you play it on?
No,
on that?
not
okay.
yet. No, I never did that.
We played on the 360. It's a lot. I mean, even the multiplayer is a lot of fun.
See, like the Wii. You know, when we got the Wii, me and my wife did. You know, we got that for Mario Party.
Yeah.
You know, because that was just incredibly fun and stuff like that. The Wii U, man, was Super Smash Brothers.
Right.
I mean, to me, that's right now until they come out, because I did not like Hyrule Warriors. Did not like it.
Okay.
I want a quest.
Right.
I'm playing a Zelda game.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's Link to the Past, whether you got the DL, you playing Phantom Hourglass, it don't matter. Minish Cap. I think Minish Cap is just awesome. Fantastic, you know, for the handhelds. But I want a quest. You know, I don't want to take Link and go Mortal Kombat with it.
No, I'm with you.
I just don't want to do that.
I'm with you.
I
yeah.
don't want to do that. So,
I've actually grown away from Nintendo because I think a lot of their games now are money grabs.
Yes.
You know, like, we got this IP and we're going to milk this thing for 40 years.
Yes.
You know? I mean,
and I mean, and I think that's why so many people would prefer, you know, the stuff like the Nintendo 64. They prefer stuff like the Super Nintendo. Yeah. You know, they love that because of the gameplay that it had.
Right.
You know, even for a 16-bit, 8-bit, you know, 64-bit, whatever.
Yeah.
They were still awesome.
You're right.
They were still awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Nintendo sure, it was awesome when that motion control came out.
Yeah.
With the Wii, and that was great. And the Wii U has a great concept with that controller. It's a great concept with that controller.
You like the controller?
It's a great concept.
Okay.
But sometimes it's just too much.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
It looks like it looks like you're just holding too much to me.
It is.
Like,
it's almost like it's like I'm holding a Sega Game Gear.
Right.
That's what it's like.
Yeah.
It's like a Sega Game Gear in my hand.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? If this was just the game, sure.
Right, yeah.
You know, this is the next evolution in handheld games.
And all that, right.
You know, this is your controller for the console.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And it's a lot. It really is.
And then if you want to buy two of them for co-op play, you know, you got a lot of that sitting around the house.
Everybody likes the Nintendo 64 controller.
Yes.
Everybody likes that. I preferred the GameCube controller.
Really?
I preferred it.
The Batarang.
I liked it.
Nice.
Now, the Batarang, that was 64.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm getting
with the
confused.
trigger.
Right.
Which is actually, when you look at it, that is what the Nintendo Wii's setup is. You have that controller cut in half, and you have each section in your hand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
That's how that's, meant to be done. And it was an awesome design, but I enjoyed the Nintendo GameCubes. My favorite, because when you talk about Nintendo, I love Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, to me, is the best Nintendo game ever. I thought it was awesome. A lot of people said it was too cartoony. It was too cartoony compared to Ocarina of Time.
Right.
And compared to Majora's Mask.
Right.
I really liked that. It was something different. It was new. I enjoyed the open world on the sea. I thought it was awesome.
So, okay, I mean, of the three consoles out there, or console makers out there, which one do you lean more towards? It sounds to me like it's Nintendo.
It's Nintendo's got a little bit more that they need to do, in my opinion. I think there's a little bit more as far as selection of games. You know, to me, if you look at all these games that are coming out now, you know, Xbox and PlayStation, you know, they pretty much cornered the market on these great, you know, storied games.
Yeah.
You know, and I could, you know, go on forever, you know, especially with, like, the Halo series.
Right.
You know, even as much as, like, L.A. Noire.
Yeah.
You know, something like that, which had a great story involved with it, with the whole Grand Theft gameplay.
Right.
You know. But Nintendo doesn't really have that kind of game out there.
No.
You know, it's almost like, you know, hey, this is great for all ages. You know, here, come play something for Nintendo.
Right, there is no hardcore game.
Exactly.
Yeah, at
you
all.
know, right now, man, the PlayStation 4 is pretty fantastic. Now, I know the PlayStation Network had all the problems with the hacking and crashing, but gameplay-wise, man,
Xbox had a lot of issues as well.
Now, gameplay-wise, right now, I've played a little bit of the Xbox One, and man, great, no real complaints. But right now, PlayStation 4 to me is just it's a great console, man.
Awesome,
it really is. Awesome. It's a great console. Cool. It's finding that power and eject button as soon as you buy it, though. That's a little tasking, and you're like, where's it at? I can't.
I mean, like I was saying earlier, I mean, with the other side of it is the Xbox One. The power button is actually just like one of those sensitive touch where you barely touch it.
It's just barely touch.
Well, I was doing a firmware update on a controller and just skimmed my knuckle by it and powered it off during the firmware update. Wow. So yeah, I braked it pretty much, you know. But,
and that happens.
So yeah, you got to be careful.
How about you guys? Y'all enjoying this?
Yeah, this is new. I've never. I mean, we've done PAX. I've done twice.
Okay.
And I've done a couple other like video game specific shows, but I've never done ComicCon. And it's interesting. It's a lot more vendors selling things,
right?
As compared to, but there's like the hands-on. But when you talk about comic books, I mean, they can't really give you a hands-on. You know, you can knock out reading the entire comic book in 10 minutes of standing there.
Every bit of it.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to do that. You're not going to be able to play an entire video game while you're standing there. So it's a different experience.
It is.
But that's cool.
It's like some of these games, you know, and that's why I like the Quest games. You know, sometimes you can get so wrapped up in a game.
Oh, yeah.
In a game that should be, you know, taking you forever, man, you knock it out in a night and a half.
Right.
You know, because they're so compelling. You know.
Well, now, are you into the Morrowind games at all? When you talk about questing, like Skyrim or I'm drawing a blank. Morrowind games. I don't know. Skyrim and Oblivion.
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
No, I haven't really.
Okay, now those are some serious questing games. I know. I need to have some more alcohol in me. That's the problem. Yeah,
and that's funny too, because that gameplay there, you know, I'm a real big fan of the Fallout series.
Yeah,
you know, and I like that gameplay. You know, I'm not a huge fan on PC gameplay though. I didn't like, you know, the stuff that you first get to it, and it's like, all right, you have these one guy walking over to you, and he's like, okay, now you got to pull a list up, and you got to find out what potion you're going to need, and then you play that, and you do like 2% damage and stuff.
No,
I don't want all that.
No, I'm with you.
I don't want that.
Right, yeah, it is. I'm not a big turn-based fan either. Yeah.
See, Google got into the Diablo stuff real heavy. You know, that and Diablo 2, and he actually got the guy who got me into the Fallout series, you know, because I was kind of scared of that. I'm like, man, it just seems like it's so much. And then next thing you know, I'm like, you know, doing complete run-throughs with making like 7 or 8 different characters, and you know, now it's just, wow, this is the most awesome shit I've ever played.
Yeah.
You know, I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
You know, so. You know. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna turn mine over to the Broom. He is he's our director of security for Geek Battle Royale.
Okay.
And I've actually enjoyed this, guys. And you're having fun too.
Oh yeah, this place is awesome.
This is
really
awesome.
appreciate having this at your booth.
I mean, this is my 5th one I've come to.
Oh wow.
First one at a booth.
Okay.
I can remember first coming here, and it was, you know, you're like, wow, this has promise. And I'm looking at it now going, man, this thing is blown up.
So every year, bigger and bigger?
Bigger and bigger every year.
Awesome.
Every
this
year.
This is my first ComicCon.
We were kind of upset that Norman Reedus canceled out on us. We wanted to see Daryl Dixon again, We did. We wanted to see Daryl Dixon,
Oh, Daryl. Oh, Dixie.
But thank you guys, man. This is awesome. Wait, what? Walking Dead. That's Walking Dead, so. Daryl Dixon's the guy with the crossbow. He's the... Yeah. Well, actually, when we first started this, he was in the Boondock Saints.
Oh, that's right.
And he actually was playing second fiddle here as far as booking wise to Sean Patrick Flannery. And then the next year, he was headlining. Norman Reedus was. Everybody, because of The Walking Dead.
Wow.
Everybody was all about it. So, are you ready, Broom?
I'm ready.
You ready to step in?
I don't even know what we're doing, but I'm ready.
This is the head of security.
Head of security
for GeekBattleRoyale.com.
Come change seats with me.
Amen. All right, we're on with the Broom.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
I hear you. Everybody keeps telling me that you're the Magic the Gathering guru. You're the card aficionado. Aficionado, yeah.
It's kind of sober, so my head's still clear. The whole thing with the Magic, how that started was I was complaining about comic book stores that do Magic at the same time. Because I was like, there's too many people in there and they're getting in my way. And I would and for some reason I never got into the Magic thing. So then it turned into, well, you're going to go do Magic tournaments for us. And apparently that's about to happen soon, and I'm dreading it. But what you going to do? No, never. I'm going to go with a starter pack, like unopened, and just go in there, open it up on the table, throw it down, and do everything wrong. And,
You may win. Well, he is head of security, so I think he can fend for himself.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Magic the Gathering guys might not be much of a fight.
They do have Magic.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in their mana pool or anything,
but stamina.
Yeah, well. But that's the whole story with the Magic thing, and apparently I'm about to be fully engrossed in it, and I'm not too happy about it. So, what you gonna do?
So you drew the short straw?
I don't know what happened there. They tend to gang up on me a bit around here, and because I don't like Batman, so it's like I just get shit on forever.
Like Batman.
I do not like Batman.
So you're a gamer, right?
I am a pretty big gamer, yeah.
You didn't like the Batman? Did you like the Batman video games?
Oh, the Arkham games are awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're just not Batman comic.
I kind of liked Batman before, and then they turned it into Batman having these abilities that he don't have, and I got
posse over here.
Yeah, so I got butthurt because they said he could beat Iron Man, and Iron Man's like, my man crush, and
honestly, did you like Iron Man 3?
It wasn't that
I hated
great.
It. I didn't like how they made the
Mandarin.
The Mandarin a joke.
Yeah.
I wanted a serious
The Mandarin.
Iron Man.
And here's the thing. They marketed it wrong.
They absolutely did.
You're thinking you're going to see the Mandarin. It was about Extremis. I totally would have went and saw a movie about Extremis, and I'd have been cool.
Yeah.
But I was going there thinking, we're going to see the Mandarin, the 10 rings, and all this, and then it was like
a joke.
Yeah, so that made me mad.
I hate it. Remember, you and I went and saw it.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. I mean, it was awesome.
If they would have marketed as if they would have just said, look, this is an Extremis movie, I'd have been cool. I love Extremis. That's awesome. And it would have been better.
Yeah.
Take all the Mandarin stuff out. Oh, thank you there, buddy. And it would have been awesome.
Oh,
well, what you going to do?
Yeah, what you going to do? Well, what consoles you got?
I'm on PS4 right now.
It seems like that's the consensus of the whole Geek Battle Royale nation.
Yeah, and actually, some of us have just gotten them, like me. I just got my PS4.
Oh, wow. What you had before? 360?
Yeah, 360.
Okay.
360. It's kind of a combination whenever you start having kids and all that. You don't have, all the money that used to go to my toys isn't there anymore.
Yeah.
But I hopped on the PS4 bandwagon.
Okay. Well, I think it was a little pressure from your Padres.
It was. At first, it was like I was going to be the only one, and I was like, oh, God, nobody's going to like me anymore. So it was like peer pressure.
Yeah.
So I got it.
Yeah, Nolans gets that a lot.
Yeah, so I got it, and then it turned into, you got to play Destiny, and I hated Destiny. Hated it. It wasn't what they said it was going to be.
Whatever the other three like, You go out of your way to say you don't like it.
I don't. I was. I know. I guess you got to have a voice of reason, you know. So.
Are you the roadie? Are you the one that's got to clean up the booth at the end of the night?
No, absolutely not. Are you crazy?
Yeah, broom.
But no, you know, I was promised this big open world and everything, and it was like, this isn't open world.
Well, you can see the world.
Of course you can, but.
It's open. It's just a very contained open world.
Right. Now, I do know that that's a very bastardized version of what it was supposed to be. But I don't know. I mean, I don't see the real version, and I just didn't like
We
it.
know they didn't run out of money.
No.
500, 600 million, whatever.
Yeah, but I just didn't like it. It's just me. It's just me. I didn't like it.
Did you give it a chance?
I
Like an
played-
hour, a day?
I played
a
it for
week?
about 3 days.
3 days.
And I was like,
So
you know what?
level did you get up to?
I was on the moon or whatever. I don't know, like level 6 maybe, something like that. I don't know. Not high at all.
Your buddies didn't say, oh, come on, just keep going, keep going?
I had sold it before I told them.
Oh, no, yeah, you, Jay. Yeah, Jay, that's for you if you're listening. Yeah, our friend Jay, you get a game, like, for instance, Diablo 3, not the Ultimate Evil, the first one that came out. We all got it in 360. We playing it. 1 week goes by, we didn't play. The week after that, he's like, oh, I traded it in. I'm like, dude, it's been 1 week. Maybe 2 at the
Like a
most.
My Little Pony game.
Yeah, he traded it in. Anyway.
But I traded in for GTA 5. So
That's
now
the
I'm just
game.
going around my friends causing anarchy, and I'm loving that. That's, you know, because I played it on 360 as well.
Yeah.
It's beautiful on
I'm waiting
PS4.
on PC. I think it comes out on the 27th.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
it pre-ordered and everything.
It's beautiful on PS4. And they added the first-person mode.
Yeah,
And
how is that? I haven't even seen the
I
trailer.
thought it would kind of be just this last-minute added-on thing.
Yeah.
It's a very polished first-person thing. Very, very polished. And it adds driving.
Polished enough to play all in.
Yeah, it adds a whole nother craziness to it. Because you're driving. If you're coming to an intersection, since it's no longer in third view, you actually need to look both ways before you're going, or you're going to get crushed.
Yeah.
So it adds a whole nother thing to it. Drive-bys are awesome now, because now you're first person and you can really do some damage now.
That's cool. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to that. I held out not getting the next gen because I want the PC version so I can do cheat hacks.
Right?
So, well, cool. Okay.
But, yeah, PS4 right now, like I said, GTA is the only thing I'm playing. I'm waiting on No Man's Sky. Which,
yes, I think we talked about
we talked about it earlier.
So, is that your...
They just saying late 2015.
Well, they have a year. At least a year came out. Okay.
But that's supposed to be such a huge game. Like, that's really going to be open world. Like, just do whatever you want. So I'm really waiting for that. But there ain't many details about it, so it's kind of hard to talk about. But
Cool.
So,
well, what else we got? I guess, yeah, I think, wow, the podcast is going a little long.
oh, well.
So, let's bring Fisher back in. We'll go ahead and we'll recap. And then I think we're going to close this bitch down. All right, Fish.
All right.
It's been good. We had the whole crew on.
I see that.
So,
What's up, Brian? How are you, man?
remember, we are live at ComicCon, so we get a lot of walk-ups.
Oh, man, it's great. It's great seeing you, man.
You know,
Yeah.
babes come in to
You gonna drop some more? We'll
say
see
hi
what
and give us their number and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's the number she gave you? Because that's obviously a lie. Oh, that's my number? Oh.
Thanks, Fry. Appreciate it. See you. Sorry, this is one
So-
of my college friends.
No. Oh, that's cool. Well, anyway, we're just going to wrap it up here.
Yeah.
I think we're going to, we'll probably see you at your next game.
Absolutely.
Video game podcast for, 2014 Game of the Year.
2014 Game of the Year.
Anticipated for 2015.
And forewarning, I admit I might be a little rusty as far as the 2014 area. I was a little late jumping on the next gen bandwagon.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, my wife was very cruel to me.
Oh, I hate that.
Don't you?
That's terrible.
I waited all day for Black Friday, and we got both the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One,
Okay.
right? And
That
we got it
sounds
for
pretty good.
we got it for Christmas. So therefore, she didn't even wrap it. She just put it on a tree to look at me. You know, like every day, you just want to touch.
Oh, wait a minute. You mean she didn't wrap it? She left it under the tree from Black Friday to Christmas Day. And you looked at it every day.
Every day. When she wasn't looking, I'd take out a controller and look at it.
So
play
you
with
played
it.
with the family jewels.
A little bit. Look, I shook it.
You
I
polished
shook
the
box
family
and she comes in there.
You shouldn't just replace the contents with rocks like they do at Walmart. And then, oh yeah, I heard about that.
I thought it was a joke. That seriously happened.
And then go ahead and just put it in your man cave.
Yeah.
She won't know what the difference between a PS4 and a PS3 is.
My man cave says He-Man Woman Haters Club on the front. She don't go in there anyway. Not allowed.
Now we know next year.
That's right. That's right. So I mean, I was a little late on the next gen bandwagon. I've been playing a lot of Destiny. Been getting caught up on that. Okay. I'm bittersweet about it. I like it a lot though. But
yeah, I think I'm gonna play with Google tonight.
Yeah, it's just so it's great. It's so linear. But I'm a big Halo fan.
It's the linearest open world game I've ever seen.
Yeah. But it focuses on what is bread and butter, what's good at. Yeah. But I guess nowadays, what Hollywood and the way it is now, and the games are Hollywood now, it's a new medium. It's a movie that you play the character. Yeah. That's the way I look at it. And so basically, you got to appease the story that, I mean, it had everything. The shooters, it was well balanced. Yeah. The gameplay's great. The graphics are amazing. It just, the story is just horrible. I did play Crucible. I do like it. I do play coming in with what do you call it? Patrol?
Yep.
Patrol. I enjoyed that. You know, I do feel like there's some elements you want to add. Like I would like to add some. I feel like it's tough when audio chats and things like that. But of course, it's weird how they put it into a server. It's essentially. It's not like a traditional MMO where it's you go into different galaxy worlds and it's thousands of people. You're on the server just like you would log in a Call of Duty or a Halo game. So it's only, a couple hundred people maybe? Something like that?
Yeah.
So sometimes you can go to the Cub world and you just see nobody at certain times. It get dead. I think that it has the potential to be one of the best things that ever happen.
I played a handful of the multiplayer and got my ass handed to me every single time. I'm like, no, I'm not so good with this.
When it comes to that game, you got to be either 3 years old or a genius. I'm neither.
You bring up Halo. I mean, were you a Halo gamer back in the day?
Huge Halo gamer. That's what I like about it. When you think about it, we look at the alien races. It's the Covenant.
Yeah.
They got the Flood.
Right.
I think they call it the Hive.
Yes.
That's the Flood.
It is the Flood. Yeah, I know.
I know the Flood when I see it.
So are you going to do the Master Chief Collection?
I have the Master Chief Collection. That's the Xbox One I got.
Awesome. So now, are you playing the multiplayer beta for Halo 5?
I haven't yet, but I am. It is amazing.
It is really awesome. It's a lot of stuff that you were talking about. That's why I bring it up. One of the things that stood out to me, I've only played, one night of it, but it stood out to me is that none of my friends were getting online, so I was playing with people I don't know. I didn't really have the chat set on, but the characters on screen will say things about the current gameplay that help you understand what's going on in the match. Like, if one of your partners throws a grenade, he says, friendly grenade out, instead of just saying, frag grenade or enemy grenade in, that sort of thing. They'll also say, if you're on blue team, it'll be blue man down on red level 2. It kind of call outs that you would get if you were with a group of friends who knew what they were doing. They're incorporating that into the actual gameplay.
I've been very impressed with them. A lot of people might have been nervous at first when Guardians and everything, or Halo 5 and all that. They said Bungie passed it over to 343, right?
Right.
And you get really nervous. It's kind of like BioWare passed the Knights of the Old Republic to Obsidian. Yeah. Then you had a game that wasn't finished.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, but you could tell it wasn't complete.
Right.
And a lot of people were really nervous about that. But I tell you, 343 did a great job. They took the ball and ran.
You will be disappointed by the multiplayer for Halo because they have not figured out the problem with the servers, and they've had months to do it. Yeah, the problem is that they offered too much. They said, here are 4 games, and we're going to give you every single map from every single game and every single game type. You can have everything. Right. And then you got on there, and nothing worked. So now they've limited that list to a very small number as compared to the original. I mean, there may be 20 maps, maybe. I mean, I think, where it was supposed to be over 100. There may be 4 or 5 different game types, sort of thing. They say they're still working on it, but I can't believe to say that they rushed out a game that they're just remaking 4 other games.
I know. Hopefully they'll work it out before it goes to launch. It's still beta. Right. But, I mean, a server issues, that's a pretty big...
It is.
That's
the beta's not
big
bad.
to do.
Right. The beta's not bad. I mean, mind you, you do spend time waiting for matches. It's not like, bam, you're done, you roll on the next one. It's, bam, you're done, get up, go get a drink, and maybe eat a sandwich, and then the next one comes around. But, it's a beta, so I don't mind that. They need to fix that sort of thing for the actual release, which is what, I mean... second quarter? When's it coming out? Do you know?
I want to say, as we talked about in that podcast, I don't want to ruin it too much, but they got a lot of exciting games that I'm anticipated coming out with between some good multiplayer, the new Battlefield.
Yep.
Is that the one where it's kind of like SWAT Siege?
Yes, yeah.
That looks great.
The Battlefield, the Star Wars Battlefield, we were talking about that earlier. I don't think they have the only thing that I've seen from that is during E3 where they didn't really have any gameplay to show, which makes me wonder if it's actually going to come out this year.
I hope so, because, there's very little has been showed. Very little.
Yeah. So,
very little.
I'm looking, but I would rather them take more time and get it right. They need to make... They've done Battlefield for Star Wars, this is what? It is 3 that they're, or 4 that they're coming out with. But... the other ones were not the greatest, so they need to step up.
They were very. It had the Call of Duty syndrome, but not in a good way.
Right. Yeah.
As soon as you hit the battlefield.
Yeah.
Sometimes you like the accuracy,
right?
But maybe you don't want to feel too much like a battlefield because you get wiped off the map as soon as you jump in.
Exactly.
It's storming the beach of real friggin' Normandy when you're in that game.
You're right.
You never make it to the other end of the map. You're not.
No, I never saw the other end of the map.
I mean, you'll come in, you'll load in as a special character, Darth Maul or something like that. You still won't make it to the other end of the map.
Yeah. But hopefully do some good game balance testing.
Yeah.
Take their time on it. You got anything else, Ernie? All right.
All right, thank you, thank you, Fisher.
Anytime.
And we'll be back. We'll talk to you next on your podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll definitely have you guys on for hours. We'll just go ahead and coordinate it.
Absolutely.
And once you do another plug for yourself, give everybody your website and how they can get a hold of you.
All right, our domain is geekbattleroyale.com. That's Royale with an E, not with a Royal. Oh, everybody always says Royal. It's Royale. Like wrestling, right?
Like in, what's that movie with, I don't want to, what's that movie? Shit.
Casino Royale?
No, not Casino Royale, but that was a good one.
Yeah.
No, that one, with John Travolta and
Ocean's 11.
No, he was, shit. Because he said, they call it, in China they call it a burger royale. Pulp Fiction, that's it. That's what I'm thinking of, Royale. What's that guy's name? It was John Travolta and who? Who's the black guy? Samuel L. Jackson. That's it. All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
That's all right.
Shit, I need a drink.
Well, we're at geekbattleroyale.com. Check us out. Leave
You
some
got your
comments.
Facebook, you got
Twitter? Facebook, we got Twitter, we got Google Plus, we got YouTube, we got it all. We're socially connected.
All right, good
Jump
deal.
in, give some comments. Be up to date on our podcast as soon as they come in. We always give a trivia question on it.
Okay.
We had one come out recently. Nobody's answered it in the last one we had. You get it? We always give out a prize. Come on in. Also, every other Friday, we're at Heroes Comics on the West Bank off of Lapalco. We bring pizza. Feed everybody. We have a panel. People come in, debate what they want, throw out some battles,
Sounds
throw
good.
out some topics. We're not limited.
Well, Nolans and I will definitely be meeting you
We'll
next
like
week.
to see you.
So we'll do that. Well, thanks for being on, and thank you for having us at your booth.
Thanks, Derek. Thanks, Nolans. Appreciate it.
And we're out live from ComicCon New Orleans, Day 2. Talk to you next week.
Game on.
Same time, same channel. Game on.